The story that I have was very faith inspiring of the acceptance of prayer. Is there was a hurricane forecasted to make landfall in Florida, and a team of 5 of us from different places in the United States decided we were going to travel to Florida before the storm came, as everybody's evacuating, so that we could be there to be the first helping hands on the ground as the storm arrives. We arrived safely before the storm happened. We sought shelter in a hotel, and that night the storm came through, but we were just outside of the worst of the storm. Where we were, there were still power outages and devastation and things like that. So we decided we're going to start driving towards where the worst of it is so we can start helping people out. And as we're driving, we're looking, okay, how much fuel is left? And our intention was to make it from Orlando, Florida to Miami, Florida, where the masjid was. Like, if we can make our way to the masjid, and that's where we'll seek shelter for the night, and then we will try to help people along the way. But in the back of our mind, and we're praying, okay, Allah, hopefully we have enough fuel to make it the whole way. We decide, okay, now we just have to keep going through, because if we stop to do other things and we start going on these tangents, we won't have enough fuel to make it to the masjid. And we get a phone call that there is an Ahmadi family that lives close by the area where we were traveling through. It was a bit of a detour, but nobody's been able to reach them. It's in a very bad part of where the storm hit. So if we can maybe drive through and check on this family for a welfare check. So we said, fine, we'll go and do that, knowing that if we go do that, we will not have enough fuel to make it to the Miami masjid. As we start driving towards their neighborhood, pull in their neighborhood, the devastation's bad. There's flooding everywhere, and it's pretty deep flood. And all of a sudden in their neighborhood, we come across an area where the street kind of crests just slightly, and it maybe left like a 10-foot diameter of patch of dry pavement there. And in that dry pavement, sitting on its side, was a fuel canister. And we're all baffled as to why and how did this fuel canister just come here, and why is this only dry spot in this flooded neighborhood here? And we're having a little battle amongst ourselves, like, why is this here? It's not our property. Even if it has fuel in it, we cannot put it in our vehicle because it's just on the street. We still approach it, we look at it, and we realize that there's a hole in the side of the fuel canister, and somebody laid it on its side so the fuel wouldn't leak out of it, and they basically abandoned it there so it wouldn't leak fuel all inside of their vehicle or however they were transporting it. And we proceed to put the fuel that we had in the pickup truck that we were renting, that we were driving, and all of a sudden we realized that it went to like 150 miles of fuel left to go, and the GPS says there's 150 miles left for us to travel to the Miami masjid. So it was like Allah Ta'ala listened to our prayers and gave us just enough fuel that we were able to make it to the destination just in time. We were able to go check on the family. They were, well, alhamdulillah. We had some supplies we left with them, and then we continued onward to the masjid. And it just so happened that when we got to the masjid area, there was power outages everywhere around. And as soon as we pulled into the masjid, somebody said, I just was coming back, and the gas station on the corner there looks like they just got power back. So they'll probably be selling fuel very shortly. So we got there. We were one of the first people in line. Just how the prayers were answered of Allah Ta'ala as we're praying along the way. Okay, we're doing this for your service. And this is where we need to go. You have to provide the way. And Allah Ta'ala ultimately delivered the way.